What's up guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Imran and this is Shakeopedia. Today we're going to talk about what measures can you take, what precautions can you take to travel safely even during this pandemic time. So if you are planning to do some air travel during this time, then this video is for you. Because we will be discussing some simple tips that will help us go through these air travels safely and easily. But before we start, let me tell you that I have been traveling for the last 15 years as a frequent traveler, both for business trips as well as personal trips, within the US as well as many times across different countries. So hang on till the end of this video because I will be sharing some really good tips and tricks that can help you travel safely even during this pandemic time. And for my most important tip to travel during this pandemic time, hang on till the end of the video. In the past 6 months, I've traveled between Southern California to Denver, Colorado a couple of times. And during these couple of times, I've used different airlines: Delta, United, and Frontier. So let's take my own examples of how did I travel using these three airlines and what difference did I see in all of them. Now to keep our discussion simple, let's divide our travel into three parts. Part number one, from your home to the local airport. Part number two, from your local airport to your destination airport. And part number three, from your destination airport to your actual final destination. Now in this particular trip, I traveled with my wife and we just ensured three important aspects. Number one, face covering. Number two, hand gloves. And number three, small sanitizer bottles. Yes, sanitizer bottles. You heard me right. Airports and airlines are now letting you carry 12 ounces of a sanitizer bottle with you inside the plane in your cabin bags. So don't forget to carry your own sanitizer bottles and use them as frequently as possible. You could also carry some of your Clorox wipes or other disinfectant wipes from home and put those wet wipes in a plastic or a resealable bag. Carry those with you in the plane and use them as necessary because not every airline will be giving you sanitizing wipes as you board the plane. So let's dive into part one, going from your home to your local airport. In my case, I have used Uber as well as used my own personal car to drive all the way up to the airport and use one of those parking lots closer to the airport or simply park at the airport as well. So all you need to do is self-park your cars in the valet spots and then hop into the airport shuttles and head straight to the airport. Yes, the airport shuttle becomes the first place where me and my wife would get exposed to the traveling passengers. By now, both of us had our face coverings in place, which included our masks and a face shield, as well as our gloves and a sanitizer. So here starts part two of your travel, from your local airport to your destination airport. And this is where it really gets interesting, because this is the first time in your journey you will be exposed to a lot of other passengers around you, a lot of people around you, where you will have to first check in your bags, go through the security lines, make it to your boarding gate, and then pass through the line to finally make it to your seats. Now an important point to note over here is, at least with Frontier Airlines and Delta Airlines where I have checked in my bags while traveling, you don't have to go to those kiosks to print your baggage tags and those baggage labels. Instead, walk straight to the check-in counter and hand over your bags to the airline staff who would print those labels for you and put them on your bags and do the check-in process completely. And now a quick pro tip. As soon as you cross the security gates and get your bags, your hand carries, your shoes, your jackets, make sure you use your sprays, which are allowed these days to be carried onto your flights. Now a quick tip to avoid these long security lines, especially during this pandemic time. You could either take the Clear Security Pass or you could get the TSA approval. Both of these can be applied online. TSA would normally take you quite a few months for the entire process and the approvals to go through, whereas Clear Security can be as fast as 2 hours. You can actually go to the airport where they have Clear Security counters. Simply head up to the Clear Security desk and they will help you get enrolled and verified in a matter of 30 to 45 minutes. That's how I did mine when I was first getting enrolled with Clear. Another new thing that I've observed in my recent flights is the airlines are not boarding passengers by their groups, which is group A, B, C, D or group 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead, they're boarding passengers from the back of the plane in 5 rows at a time, making it more simpler and convenient for everyone to board in safely. Despite this, Delta Airlines has completely blocked their middle row seats. You can only choose from an aisle seat or a window seat when booking with Delta. I would prefer to take a window seat and not an aisle seat, just to avoid any contact with, the passing by passengers or the cabin crew. This is something which I did not observe in my flights with United as well as Frontier. As you can see here now, United Airlines will let you book any seat when flying with their airline. You can book a middle row seat, you can book an aisle seat, you can book a window seat. Absolutely open for your choices. As soon as you have boarded your flight, you will have the cabin crew give you sanitizing wipes, which you can simply use to clean off your seats, clean off your trays, or you could simply use your sanitizing sprays. Now, when we traveled with Frontier Airlines, we did not get those wipes. When I traveled with United, I got those. When we traveled with Delta, we got those too. Another important tip is to use the overhead air vents. Make sure that they are on and are constantly blowing air over you. No matter which airlines you would choose, you should know that the air volume in the cabin is being completely refreshed every 2 to 4 minutes, which is even quicker than what you have in your home air conditioner. Air flows into the cabin vertically and exits at the floor level. And once this air leaves the cabin, about half of it is dumped outside and the remaining half is sent back into the aircraft using HEPA filters. These are no ordinary HEPA filters. These are very much similar to those being used in the hospitals. After me and my wife got off the plane, we continued wearing a mask, headed straight to pick up our suitcases. As soon as we got out of the airport, we quickly used our sanitizer sprays over our suitcases, over our handbags, over our jackets, and then moved forward. Here comes part 3 of your trip, where you need to go from the destination airport to your final destination. And for that, you could have multiple options. Option number 1. Let's say, for example, you're visiting your family or your friends in a different state. Just call them up as you start your trip, and by the time you reach your destination airport, your friends or family would already be waiting for you in their cars. Option number 2. You would simply call for an Uber and finish your last leg of the trip. Or option number 3. Take a rental car, which me and my wife did. Why did we choose option 3? Because I've been traveling a lot for the past decade and I have some premium memberships with a couple of rental car companies. And for the past few months, I've been getting emails from these rental car companies about the safety measures and the sanitization steps that they take in order to make traveling safe even using their cars. So from the airport, we straight headed to our car rental company. The rental car facilities also are observing a lot of contactless and touchless processes. Simply walk into an aisle of cars, choose the car that we wanted, quickly used our sanitizing sprays over the front seats, the back seats and the trunk, loaded our bags and simply headed home. And now it's time for my most important tips. So in the last few months when I traveled during this COVID time, I observed a few things. Flights that you can take at a specific time and that will have the minimum crowd. I've traveled at different times during the day, traveled really early in the morning to later in the day, as well as travel late in the night. My initial bet was traveling late in the night would have really low passenger count, but that was not the case. There were a lot of travelers. I took Frontier Airlines where the plane was absolutely packed with big families and kids as well as elders traveling on their own. But the early morning flights is what I really liked. I've taken 2 early morning flights, one with United and one with Delta, and both of them were almost empty. My next most important tip: which airlines would you select? Based on my personal experience, I took Frontier Airlines, I took United Airlines, and I took Delta Airlines in the last few months. Out of these 3, I would definitely pick Delta Airlines. In the past few months, me and my wife have also traveled by road between California and Colorado. I will be making a separate video on that so that you can compare air travel and road travel in the US these days and then decide what would be best for you. If you ask me, I would prefer to travel by air if I have to, if I need to, because of how air circulates and is filtered on airplanes. Most viruses don't spread easily on flights. However, crowded flights make social distancing difficult. Plus, the air travel involves spending time in security lines and airport terminals, which can bring you in close contact with the other people. So if you do decide to travel and meet your loved ones, your family, your friends, follow all the possible precautionary measures as per the CDC guidelines to have a safe travel. And if you have any questions regarding traveling during this COVID time, then please put them in the comments below. If you think my video was useful and my tips would be helpful to you while planning your next trips, then please do like my video and subscribe to my channel for more. Until then, stay safe and stay well.